Hello, I'm Player State and welcome to a new indie game video. Today we're going to take a look at Between Horizons. This is a game that I've really been looking forward to. It's from the same developers. Their previous game was Lacuna, which is one of my favourite point-and-click adventure games. It's got a really cool story, it's got some kind of great branching narratives with some good choice-based gameplay. So this is the sequel. Well, not sequel, this is the next game they made. Which has got more of a sci-fi setting. I'd just like to say thank you to the developer for giving me a free review copy. Very much appreciated. So why don't we jump in and see what it's like. Your progress is frequently auto-saved. Hold A to close. You can find many options in the game settings, okay.
I must have been 8 or 9 years old when I first realized that I would never witness the Zephyr's arrival. As a small child, I often imagined myself stepping foot on Eurus D, leaving the ship for the first time in my life. I didn't understand at the time that this was a privilege reserved for my grandchildren. I still remember the conversation I had with my father. He was uncomfortable about the whole thing, and I get it. People don't like talking about their children's mortality. Still, he made me feel better. He reminded me of the importance of our mission for the survival of mankind. We're the only egg in the second basket, he said, or something like that. The basket being Eurus D, a habitable planet just 4 light years away from Earth. And the egg, that's the roughly 1,300 people aboard the Zephyr. Everyone I'll ever know.
Press A to advance dialogue. When prompted to pick one of multiple answers, use left and confirm your selection using A. Repeat tutorial. Hold A to close. So, yeah, this is an adventure game, much like their previous title. From what I understand, you're kind of working for the security services on board this the ship that's flying to this new planet that she just described. And I think there's a murder. It might be a murder, and you kind of like have to kind of figure out who it is, and goes from there. Stella, did you go to bed already? Oh, I know there's a timer. Of course not. Well, in that case, do you have a few minutes? There's something I'd like to show you. What is it? You'll see. It's a surprise. Okay. I'll be right out. Great. I'll be in my bunk upstairs. As you make progress, journal entries are added to your PDA. Open it by pressing the menu button. Some tutorials briefly take over the controls in order to demonstrate something. Announcements. Your personal digital assistant offers a variety of crucial tools to aid you in your investigations. Switch between tabs by pressing right trigger and left trigger. Your progress on objectives are documented here, organised by the cases you are working on. Entries that don't relate to a specific case are listed in the general category. Press B to go back to a previous interface, or menu button to close your PDA immediately. Repeat tutorial, no. Announcements. We have been made aware of missing data across a large number of effective PDAs and are working on a solution to recover everything fully. Please do not submit any further reports at this time. Thank you for your patience. So we've got cases. My dad is waiting for me in his bunk upstairs. And that's all we've got so far. Use left to move. Hold right trigger at the same time to run. I know you're sick, but I have to go out for a bit, okay? I'll be back very soon. GG. Ooh, I like the kind of like 3D effect that they've got going on here. Consult your map whenever you are trying to find a place on the ship. You can open it directly by pressing left stick button. Stella's icon marks your current location. Use left stick to switch between selected locations. Each location has a unique icon that is revealed once it has been discovered. Right now, you can only have access to a small part of the ship that is relevant to your current tasks. As new cases open up, so will new areas. The Zephyr is a ring spaceship, as illustrated on the left side. This means that if you move in one direction long enough, you will end up in the same place again. Repeat tutorial? No. So we've got Chief Spunk and me.
I knew that Dad was worried about me. He'd noticed that I'd been sleeping a lot lately and virtually stopped socializing. I wasn't sure at the time what was wrong with me, but I found it harder and harder to get motivated.
Remember to hold to sprint. Is this the office? Elias. Good evening, Assistant Chief Stella. Secretary Elias? How are things? Good, thank you. Pretty busy. Are you here to see the captain? She's not available, I'm afraid. She went to meet Navigator Joseph for a meeting on the bridge. And Assistant Captain Curtis left a while ago. I don't know where he is. No, that's okay. The chief wants to see me. I'm heading there now. Do you want me to relay anything to the captain? Nothing for now. Thank you, Elias. So this isn't the right place, okay? Don't forget that Bill is waiting for you in his bunk. Whenever you don't find your way, consult the map. It's inside your PDA, which can be opened by pressing the menu button. That's where I am. That's where I am. That makes no sense. Do I just go in? No, he's not here, is he? Like, this is... I'm confused. Or is that telling me it's that way? This place here. What is it you want to show me? Our messages from Earth for the Arrival Day celebrations came in earlier. Already? Arrival Day is still weeks away. Yeah, they always send the messages in advance just to be sure we have them in time. Earth has a surprise for us this year. What surprise? Tell me already. Everyone got a private message from their relatives. We got our own personal message from Mum, Stella. Can you believe it? Navigator Joseph already relayed it to me. Do you want to see it? Yes, of course. Okay, here we go. So this part is only for my family, right? Okay. Hi. Oh my goodness, I haven't prepared anything. They only just told me I could say something to you guys in private. How are you out there? I hope things are going better than they are on Earth. We've been having rolling blackouts again. I was so worried they'd get in the way of this recording. Anyway, I just wanted to say that we recently received the video you sent last year. Stella, I had never seen you in that uniform before. Wow. And William, you look like you haven't aged a day. Still the handsome young man I met 40 years ago. Remember that night? We were on a ship, of all places. What was it called? Something Sparrow? Or I'm mixing it up now. Huh? I'm so proud of both of you. This mission is such an incredible, enormous thing you're doing. Everyone on Earth is rooting for you. It's been so many years since you left, and it still doesn't feel real. I really hope these messages get to you. I worry about it every year. I don't know how they do it. It's all magic to me. You'll see more of me in the public video, unless you've watched that already. Happy Arrival Day! You say that, right? Love you both. That was it. Seems like they weren't giving much time to record these. I'm just glad she had the opportunity at all. Is this going to be part of the yearly update from now on? I don't know. Maybe there's something about it in the other files. They just came in an hour ago. Don't tell anyone about it yet, okay? Everything alright? Are you alright, Dad? Something your mum said has me worried. What? There was no way she forgot the name of the ship where we met. I have to talk to the captain. About Mum? Not directly. It's complicated. This can't wait. Sorry. I'll explain later. What the? What the? I'm getting a call. What's going on tonight? Sergeant Adalrich? Adalrich? Assistant Chief Stella, are you with your father? He just left. Wants to talk to the captain. Then maybe you can step in. Could you come talk to me at the security office? Sure, I'll be there in a minute. Are you all suited up? I am. Why? You might have to look into something. I'll explain when you're here. It seems like you may need to brush up on your suit's scanning abilities. Trigger it by pressing X. Objects you can investigate are highlighted in blue for a short period of time. Collect them by walking in range and pressing A before they stop glowing. Bonsai tree. Once a clue has been collected, an entry about it is created in your PDA's evidence tab. New and updated clues are marked with a special icon. Try finding more now by hitting X. What's one over here? What's this? Picture. Portrait of Bill and Liz. Is that everything? I believe so. Alright, let's go find this bloke.
Dad seemed to be pretty shaken up, but I didn't understand why this detail was such a big deal to him. And what did the captain know about it?
Okay, what level are we on? Map. Security office. So we want level. We want to go down one more. Wait, no. What? Wait, what? Down one more level and then across. Do like the vibes. Music's adding to that. It's pretty cool. Pressing A nearby a person will start a conversation with them if they have something to say to you. If they don't, the speech bubble symbol above their head will be missing or greyed out. Good evening, sergeants. Assistant Chief. Hey, Stell. Paul, address her properly. Come on, Dad. You can call me Stella. It's alright, Adalrich. I don't know what I settled on. Adalrich. I don't need to hear my own title all the time. As you wish. But I would like to point out that your father places great importance on procedure. Anyway, let's talk about the reason I called you. A door in the network area triggered a security alert. We've had some false reports due to defective sensors lately, so it might be nothing. However, I tried to check in with the programmer Aaron, who works down there, and he isn't answering his PDA. It's possible that he is wearing noise protection, but we should make sure everything is alright. Could you take the elevator down to the inner hull and have a look? Of course. Should I ask an enforcer to come along? I don't think that's necessary. Programmer Aaron should be in the network office. Alright, I'll make sure he's okay and report back. All your dialogues are recorded in your PDA. If you ever find that your journals aren't detailed enough, you can reread any conversation right here. Okay, is there anything to find here? Oh, command area. It's locked. Alright. Let's look at butchers at the map. So we need to go down. He said something about taking the lift. Oh, there's a lift there. Level 1, I think. -1. Oops, bit dark. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, and then this way. Oh, hello. What the? What happened to the door? New evidence, network access point. Let's go and have a look in here then. What can we find? Medical terminal data. Already in PDA. Recycling terminal. Internet terminal. Intranet, sorry. Food network terminal. Programmer Aaron. Aaron, are you alright? Oh. Aaron, what's wrong? What happened? Oh, my head hurts so bad. It's bruised in the back. Can you move? It is? Oh. What happened? I think someone was here. Someone was here? What do you mean? I went to the cafeteria for my evening break, but I returned a little earlier than usual. I've been working on a new data routing algorithm today, and I had an idea I didn't want to forget. When I came back, the door to the network area was broken. I wanted to check if everything was alright in my office, and when I came in here, there was someone standing next to my desk. What? Who? I don't know. I think a man? He was wearing a disguise. I tried to run back out, but he jumped me. He hit my head with something. That's all I remember. Oh, crap. Give me a second. I'll get help. Dad? Something's happening down here. Aaron was attacked. Attacked? How is he doing? He seems okay, but his head is bruised. I'll send a medical team. Who attacked him? Well, I don't know that. He said the person was disguised. Seems like they broke into the network area. The door at the entrance has been cracked open. I'll inform Sergeant Adelrich and join you as soon as I can. Do you have your weapon on you? Yeah, I do. Good. I'll be there in a few minutes, okay? In the meantime, you should have a look around and talk to Programmer Aaron. Maybe you can find out what the intruder wanted in the network area. Okay. Watch your back. I'll be there soon. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Let me think. What did the intruder want? Do you have any idea what the intruder was doing in here? I haven't had much time to think about it yet, but since we're in the network area, I'll wager a guess and say it was something network related. I can take a look around, see if I notice anything unusual. No, you should take it easy until the medical team is here. I'll investigate the rooms and let you know if I find anything. Thank you. Let me think. What do I find in this area? What exactly do I find in this area? The various ship networks can be monitored from here. You can access them via the terminals next door, but only if you have access rights or my special tool. I see. That's all. So, oh, what's this? On the floor. Network tool. The device on the floor looks out of place. Maybe Programmer Aaron can tell me more about it. I should show it to him. You just found an interesting clue. Progress in your cases will often be made by showing the right evidence to the right people. Regardless of whether or not a person has something to tell you, it is always possible to show them a clue you collected. To do so, press Y and choose what you'd like to talk about. Do you know what this is? Of course, that's one of my tools. Where did you find this? Next to the door to the network access point. I definitely didn't put it there. Do you think that the tool could have been used by the intruder? I'm sure. You need it to access and manipulate the data in the terminals in the network access point. So that is probably what they wanted in here. Is there a way to find out what they did exactly? Would be a good start if we knew which network they manipulated. I'll grant you access to the terminals. Thank you. What can I see on these screens? Each terminal shows a visualization of data that was sent through the respective network over the past 24 hours. Ferid created the visualizations a while back to make it readable for non-technical users. The left side is data being sent, and the right side is data being received. If a network was manipulated, there should be some irregularities on one of the terminals. I'll have a look, thank you. Your first case. Progress is tracked in your PDA. The solution to a case is always a piece of evidence. You can assign it from the selection here. Once a solution has been assigned, a submit button will appear. After hitting that button, you can no longer change the solution and the case is closed. You alone decide at which point to submit the solution. However, be careful if you aren't confident in your conclusion just yet. There is no going back. Alright, so let's go do a bit of searching on the old terminals. Right. Taking another look around an environment you visited earlier is often worth it if you have a suspicion that something changed in the meantime. For example, you may find objects that were altered in some way, weren't there before, or weren't considered relevant yet. When you collect a clue again after it was changed, the title, description and image of its PDA entry may be updated. Alright. Already in PDA. Evidence updated. No, here. Which one is it though? Medical data terminal. This one. Is it the cycle? Which one is it? I don't know. Tell them one of the transfer data through one of the ship. Oh, okay. So you'll see. Granting me temporary access, he said that the screen shows a visualization of data being transmitted through the network over the past 24 hours. The amount of data on the left side should be the same as the amount of data received on the right. Okay, so you just need to add it up. So, but then I don't know how much each pip is worth. Because is a square 4? Or is it 5? I don't know. So that'd be 4, 5, 6. So 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so it must be 4. And that's 8, 10. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So which one's this one? Network terminal. Okay, have I done everything? Alright, gotta check them all though, don't I? But I think it's 8, 9, 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's just these two have been changed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it was this one. No, this one. Where has it gone? The network terminal. Anything else? I think that's it. So can I talk to him about it? About this one here. So what exactly do I see on those terminals? Okay, so this is just, yeah, okay. So yeah, it's the same thing. How about this specific one? Do you see anything off with it? There might be. I'd have to study it closely. No, you should take it easy. I can expect it myself. Just one more question. They all look different on the left and right, so I suppose the square represents multiple of those lines. That's correct, but I couldn't tell you how many. Ferid looks at these things daily, but it's been a while since I had a look myself. Okay, so please assign an object. Medical, recycling, internet, food network. Network terminal. Stella, everything alright? Programmer Aaron, how do you feel? I feel alright, Chief, but I'll get myself checked out to be sure. I found out what the intruder was up to. He manipulated one of the ship's networks. Good job. I think I even know which one. Could you have a look, Programmer Aaron? Of course, let me see. Yes, you're right. Looks like some malware is injected into the PDA network. You agree? Good. I mean, not good. Excellent work, Stella. Listen, I actually came out here to tell you something else. I've been thinking about what the intruder's plan was exactly. Those terminals in the access point only contain very recent information flowing from each network to our central servers. If the guy was after recent data, he could have accessed it right there using my tool, but he may have injected malware instead. The terminals are connected to the big servers down the hall for regular backups. Maybe his plan was to exploit this connection. For what purpose? Well, I can only assume to override access rights, so he can extract historical data from there. Would he have to physically go there to do that? Correct. Stella, follow me, now! See if we can catch the perp. In the act. Get the guns out. Oh, hello, shady figure. Hey, stop! Stella, let's go! Enough! One more step and I'll shoot. Lie down flat on the ground, now! Dramatic. Well, yes. What happened? The door is crushing me. Why did you slide under it, mate? What can I do? Why is it closing? The ceiling up. There must have been a breach. Where is the override? I don't think there is one. Crap, what should I do? What should I do? Stella. Oh, he's suddenly gone his face completely changed, forgotten all about the pain. Stella, listen to me. Sparrow was our code word. What? What are you talking about? Liz tried to say, something's wrong. Where is the override, Dad? Dad! Dad! Dad is dead. Chopped in half. And his body will be returned to the ship. He will stay with us until all of our journey ends. On a more personal note, I want to say that William was not only the best chief of security I could have ever wished for, but also a dear friend. I do not expect him to go before me. I did not expect him to go before me, and I was not prepared for it. I don't think I could have been. I would also like to take this opportunity to put any rumours to rest. William's death was a deeply unfortunate combination of circumstances. That's not true. What? He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. A cargo box came loose due to a malfunction and pierced a hole in the floor of the inner hull. Air began to stream out into the vacuum of the outer hull. The resulting loss of air pressure caused the emergency doors to shut. Thanks to the swift intervention of our brave mechanics, the breach could be contained shortly thereafter. However,
I kept staring at the notes for my speech, even though I wasn't reading a word of it. We had agreed to frame my father's death as an unfortunate accident, to keep the intruder a secret in the name of public peace and safety. It was our highest imperative. If there was a person between the ship's population and their safety, they would get crushed by design. There was no security override to save the individual. In a way, this concept made sense to me. It had to. After all, I was the chief of security now.
Dead man's shoes. Let's fill him in. Next man up. Person up. Between horizons. That seems like a good place to stop. Although there'll probably be some stuff after this, just to set the scene, as it were. New message from Talia. You have received a message. Open your PDA to view it. You should go talk to the sender in person if you want to respond. Okay. Let's... Comms. That's Talia. Good evening, Chief. I'm sorry to disturb you on arrival day, but there is something we need to discuss as soon as possible. Please come to my office immediately. Does it just auto-save? I assume. I hope so. Yeah, that was good. Good first little bit of kind of seeing how the game works. Yeah, kind of what I expected. It's a detective style game after all. So yeah, it's cool to see how the various systems work, going around investigating, finding the right evidence, plugging it in, and obviously, from what I understand, the choices you make directly affect how the game plays out. And it's obviously your job to find out what's going on. Is there a conspiracy? What's your mum talking about? Why is she afraid? Even though they take a year to get there, don't they, or something, those messages? So would it be a year out of date? I don't know. But yeah, so that was really cool. It's out today if you want to check the game out. I'll put a link in the description below. Also, if you like the look of this, Lacuna, their previous game, is really good as well. It's another detective game, similar kind of style to it. It's well worth playing, and this looks like it might be as well. So go give it a look. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Both those things really help the channel, help my videos, all that good stuff. So I really appreciate it if you can do that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.